Keith, we are getting very close. I was going to say dangerously close. We're getting very close to the end of February without much real significant snow.
Yeah, we got something coming on Friday, but significant is not the word I would use for it. Maybe in some other states, but,
sure, not here.
Yeah, it's like a whole sliding scale there. Today, you know, it's so cold this morning. We ended up at freezing, though. We actually did better than computer model forecast, which gives me some hope for the next few days that we might pop some upper 30s and low 40s out there, considering we started below zero in a few spots this morning. Berlin, notably 10 below this morning. Ooh, chilly there. Visible satellite, though, a lot of sunshine was out there. Now, of course, it's dark and clear, and temperatures are going to drop relatively quickly through the first half of the night, but they tend to stabilize after midnight. So not as cold as last night, still chilly. Right around 20 to 18 or 19 along the coast, about 10 inland, and then into the mountains we're probably just a couple of degrees above zero by early tomorrow morning. There will be additional cloud cover tomorrow, but temperatures will be warmer, so 30 to 35 should do it. Again, maybe we pop an upper 30 into York and Cumberland County, southern Oxford County by tomorrow afternoon. That would not surprise me at all. We kind of keep that theme going into Thursday. More clouds, but warmer. And especially Thursday, we do have a chance to get to 40 over southern and western Maine on Thursday afternoon. I think it's actually quite nice by the second half of the day on Thursday. And then here comes our system Thursday night and into Friday. Now, we've talked about this system and how there's a lot going on in the atmosphere, but none of this is a classic setup for a really good snowstorm for us. You usually like to have a blocking high up here. The storm comes in, it gets slowed down, there's a bunch of cold air. None of that's in place. So we would need a perfect track to get snow for the whole state. And so far, that track has not showed up. So what we're looking at here Thursday night into Friday is a quick hit of snow along the coast, if that, changing over to rain very quickly. Mountains and foothills hang on to snow for most of this event on Friday, and then it moves out on Friday evening. So it's not a big storm system by any means, and a lot of us will mix over to rain. This is not our official forecast, so to speak, but just to give you an idea, kind of a jumping off point here for Thursday night, Friday. Along the coast, really no snow. This is an inch in Portland. I'll take the under on that. Probably it would be snow changing right over to rain, changing over to rain all the way into this blue shaded area, and then this is where it stays snow. And even there, we're talking 3 or 4 inches. It is not a big snowstorm. And I don't see any into next week, which will close out February, obviously. In fact, after a cool down over the weekend, temperatures start going back up Monday and Tuesday. And our next system, which comes in, it looks like Wednesday into Thursday, is probably rain. So I don't think we're going to get much snow done here through February. Our next system is about it. The positive news, a few inches of snow in the mountains can go a reasonably long way. I'm kind of a big, I like what I call light glades skiing, like not the super gnarly stuff, but like there are trees involved.
Sure.
And that's where you need some natural snow. So they'll take what they can get there, and it's chilly but quiet, it looks like, over the weekend.
I've been thinking a lot about how the lack of snowpack might end up affecting us a couple months down the road in 2024, especially when we come to end of summer, droughts, implications. Well,
the good news is, don't forget, we had a lot of rain in December and January. So we had a lot of liquid equivalent. It just hasn't fallen that much as snow so far.
And there are other people who are disappointed about that, and I totally understand.
Totally.
All right. Thanks, Keith.